Well, hello, dudes and dudettes. Dudettes. Woman, men, woman. Whoa, dudes? Dudes and whoa, dudes? That don't sound right. Dudes and dudettes. Anyway, hello from the Philippines. This is Jack talking to you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Myra. The reason being, my last video, I mean, I joked around about we are not communicating, but it's not. This is not true. Not true. There's some things we can't communicate about. It's politics are very difficult to talk to anybody, and it's because our concept is so different in the United States. It's just like our business concept is different over there. We're very capitalistic, and Myra does not hardly even understand how we can be so hungry for money. It's just not even in her mind to understand that. And internet, I've been in the internet and programming for 30 years. I started with the old black and white TRS-80 computers. There's almost nobody talks computer with me. And when I mentioned that about Myra, it was because I get rambling. I've talked to many people about computers, and then I don't realize I might as well be speaking another language. Myra is a very neat person. She's smart as a whip. She's a couple years away from being a doctor, and she doesn't even want to be a doctor now. She'd rather be more humanitarian oriented, and not in with that doctor clique per se, you know. And she was a midwife. When I came over here, she'd been a midwife. She's graduated from law school. Myra is really on the ball a lot. So when I talk about us not communicating about things, it's usually on something such a different level than what she's used to. She could talk about being a midwife and the doctor stuff and legal stuff, and I sit here with glazed eyes, not knowing a thing of what she's saying, and she'll be speaking to me in English, and you know, so it's different strokes for different folks. But she is really a character, though. She's been doing art her whole life, one way or another. She had injured her finger, and she can't do a lot of drawing right now. We're going to see if we can get that patched up. But that's how she earned a lot of her money to go through law school, by making drawings, and she would sell them to print shops. And she had hundreds and hundreds of drawings, and luckily I got a few of them and scanned them prior to the flood that happened in Makati. She got caught in the flood in Makati, and I did mention another video of that, and everything she had was lost right prior to me coming over. I saw pictures. She showed stuff in front of the camera. Look what I have, look at this, you know. And when the flood came, it took everything. She's actually sprung back pretty good. It's kind of hard when you lose a bunch of things to spring right back in. When I first came over, when I wanted her to draw or make something, she just said, no, I don't want to do that anymore, you know, because she was very despondent about everything she had lost in the flood. I don't want to get this too serious. I just want everybody to know that if in even the smallest way I made it sound like she couldn't comprehend what I was saying, it's not true. There's this language barrier basically doesn't even exist. I do wish I understood more Tagalog. I wish that. But Myra's very good in English. She's a little shy to speak on camera, but then there's a lot of people that's shy to speak on camera that's been born speaking English their whole life. Okay, now into a little bit of fun stuff. Myra's making cards. I did a video on her making cards, and she asked if I would show some of her cards on here, and I'm going to go and scroll through the cards and see if I can get some music playing in the background of them. Myra makes cards, and I'm not going to get much involved in this because I'm going to leave a link down below to her website and her email, and she makes cards for people, and she sends them here from the Philippines to the United States. It's kind of unique. It's kind of unique because in the United States, you see the Christmas cards. They've got the little kitties on and the little birds on them, or puppies. And Myra says, why? Why is it the working animal, the ox that pull the carts and work in the fields, and the pigs that we eat and keep us food, and cows that give us milk? Why aren't they on the Christmas cards? I'm going to make mine with animals that are good animals on the Christmas card, and bears. There's some area or some kind of a belief, I don't know what it is, about the bears protecting people. There's another one over here about the turtles. They've had turtles bring people into shore that have been that's fallen off ships. It's a very well-known story that just happens. Turtles will bring them into shore, and so she says, why not have turtles on them? So when you see her cars, you'll see all kind of different animals. Kangaroos, she says, some of them represent countries. Kangaroos, they represent Australia. You know, she says the cows and the monkeys are sacred in India, and the list goes on. You know. Anyway, I'm going to give her a little roll of cards here, and I hope everybody appreciates it. And hey, be sure and subscribe and make a comment. I don't mean this to be spammy, but she works a lot on these cards, and I just wanted to show them on here. And again, there'll be links down below where you could email Myra if you're interested in a card, and she's got a website where she has some up on. Hey, y'all have a good day, and watch these cards going by. She went into a card frenzy, and I had just a little bit of a video, but she made a lot of cards. Hey, y'all have a good day, and watch these cards, and subscribe. Wait a minute, how would I do that? Oh, here. I think this is right. Oh, but when I make the video, I might be pointing wrong. I'll know when I post the video, because I think that's the subscribe button, right? No, yep, up there. Where is it? Oh, no, that. I can't believe my camera's got me backwards, and I can't see what I'm doing. I think that's where you subscribe at. Hey, everybody have a good day. It's life in the Philippines. Oh, no, I lost the off button. It's behind my camera. The off button is behind my camera unless I really think about it before I start.